Hello and welcome. This is the very first episode of my Nills to Build series. This is the first series I have ever started on my channel. The goal of this series is to start from nothing and make 5 billion GP, using money making methods such as PVMing or skilling. In this series, I will be allowed to interact with other players as well as use the Grand Exchange to buy supplies or whatever I may need. So here's the stats on my character. I'm mostly going to focus on PVMing for money for the first 100 mil or so. I will add small amounts of money making from certain skills such as like mining. I could do the flask each day. I get 50 flasks per day from that Oogla place. And with certain updates coming up in the future, flasks are actually going up in price. So that's like an easy 500k per day for AFK for like 5 minutes of work. Okay, so to start off, let's head to a nearby bank. Kind of laggy. That's probably just because I was standing here for a while. Okay, so I have the free-to-play lodestones unlocked. I'll probably do the pay-to-play ones later. I'll turn lighting detail off. Usually they make dungeons way too dark, but on the surface it actually looks a little nice. Now let's see in my bank. There's a mystery box. I just kept this in my bank because it was kind of funny that I still had one and it was in my bank for like years. Okay, so I want to head up to the Duke. He gives, pretty sure he's the one that gives the anti-dragon shield for free. I can use that for when I go whiteberry picking up in the Willy at Red Dragon Isle, or it's also useful when eventually I'll be killing green dragons. Pretty sure the Duke is, yep, there he is, North Room. Door's closed. Gotta run around and get it. So this guy, he gives the anti-dragon shield for free. I think it's like about 1k. Oh, it's only on the second page. Okay, that's not too bad. I remember having to go through a very long chat to ask to get the shield. So I want to now home port back to Bertha. There is that cave to the north with the trolls that drop the various capes. But I want the Bladestorm Drape, the ones that they should sell for like 7, 9k each, and they shouldn't be that rare. Taking a while to load. Shoot, they had that rework again? No way is that. Oh, shit. I thought that random event was for me. No, I don't want to go through a playthrough. Huh. Completed a task. Did I get coins for that? I didn't know you got money for completing tasks. Okay, so I want to head north, enter the cave, and I forgot which side they had the Bladestorm drapes on. Huh. Wait, I thought there was a yellow dot here. Wait, where's it? Why can't I go east? Okay, I'm back. I had to go do some part of the birth up tutorial just so I can access these. Now let's see in the shop, free stuff. Free stuff is always good. Alright, let's head over east, kill some trolls. Got my keen blade, gonna one hit something. Troll shaman. Is that right? No, I'm in the wrong place. Wait. Mind spike. Oh, this is very useful. It's like I was surprised they actually made this. It's a staff that gives it's practically all this elemental staffs in one, except you can only have one of them at a time. This will be very useful for saving range when I'm teleporting around, which I'll probably do a lot. Although with lodestones, maybe it'll be cheaper to just use lodestone teleports. Okay, gotta pick up every loot. Most of it is, I mean, I could sell this in the GE later, and I'm sure I'm not gonna get like a full inventory of Bladestorm Drape, so I might as well. Might as well get the coins as well. Ah man, it's taking a while running around to each troll, and it's kind of annoying. I'm getting like you might not notice it in the video, but I have like a 1 or 2 second delay. Okay, maybe I should use a sling. Yeah, I should. Oh yes, I got a Bladestorm Drape. Okay, so this is like 7 or 9k, so that's good for starting out. I'll get a couple more of this and I'll resume then. Okay, so somehow a little more of this turned into like 20 minutes of staying at the trolls I wanted to get at least multiple of each cape so that I would be able to sell some and keep some for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna take all but one rabbit sandwich. Okay, the bronze spear and blade storm, that should be the bulk of the money I get. Bronze spears are, I'm pretty sure they were used to get that one thing. Um, make a scarecrow. Yeah, it was pretty sure it was one of the tasks where you had to make a scarecrow. You get a watermelon. You get some hay. I don't remember which one it was for. It was probably something like Drainer or Fally. Okay, selling the bronze spear, 205 GP. Mm, it's okay, but I figure it's one of those items where if you buy it out, you can actually sell it for like 10k each. I might try this later. It's not gonna be in this video. Okay, Bladestorm, 3.5k mid, not bad. Spellstorm Drapes did not sell for 1 GP. Wow. You could probably buy like 100k of these. Okay, let's see. Wait, 10k coins. That seems kind of low. Okay, collect coins. How much did I sell? 5? 10k? Got 5. These sold for 2k each. What the? What? Wait. These should be. Okay, that's weird. So, wait. Do I still have enough for. How much do I have? 15k. Do I? How much is a dragon dagger? I'm poisoned. 17k. Wow, I don't even have enough. Okay, what could I do? Um, oh, okay, so I went to Zap and bought some battle staves. I only could afford two, so let's see how much they sell for. Hopefully I make enough. Mm, wow, they don't even sell. Okay, so let's see. What I need. Gonna. Okay, I guess I gotta go down to Red Dragon Isle and pick some white berries while they sell. Okay, so I'm here at Red Dragon Isle. I actually forgot a knife, but thank God, like I don't even remember filling my tool belt on this account. But I guess some of it was automatically put in. I'm not entirely sure about that because I haven't been on this account for like ages. Yet, like I go to the slash web and I forget I have nothing in my inventory. Then for some reason there's a knife. Oh shoot, there's what the wait, they're probably bots. Two bots. Or wait, that one's gold. Okay, maybe he's not a bot. Yeah, he's not a bot. He talks. I remember people used to call other people bots if they didn't respond. But I mean, sometimes people are just busy or AFK. I mean, half the time I'm on RuneScape now, I'm usually AFKing in the lobby, which for some reason counts as hours played. Like earlier, I was on this account for like a couple hours, then I checked my A log and it added like 2 hours even though I wasn't even logged in. It's kind of weird that the white berries spawn so fast. I mean, it's like you can run from one to the other and then just run back and forth really, really quick. And by the time you're there, it practically spawned. Now, there are bots that do this, but do they stay cluttered in each world or do they stay on their own world? I think I've seen like there was a broken bot. There's one bot that was collecting white berries, and then there's like two that was broken in the corner. They would try to pick up the berry, and then when the first bot would get it, they would go back to their little corner to the south, and it's so obvious that they're not a player. I think I'm getting the hang of this clicking. I mean, I have to deal with the 1 second delay, but it's not that bad. Maybe I shouldn't use this world next time I record. Man, the dragon gotta stop using the fire breath. Oh, that reminds me. When I was fighting, wouldn't it be so cool if you could fight the full-fledged QBD, and not only the head, like the QBD now, you can only fight the head, but what if you got to fight the entire body, where it's like a full arena fight, where you can fly around and do maybe fireballs from the sky, or earthquakes like Jad does, where he stomps his. I think that's what Jad's attack is, where he stomps on the ground and then it dislodges like stalagmites or I forgot which one was the one that was from the ceiling. I remember one was from the floor and another was named for the ceiling. But yeah, that's how the range attack is, and it's like so bloody accurate. Oh, I guess that guy was killing the bot. But wow, I should have gone to the Red Dragon Isle in the first place. This is like 25k when I checked the def. I mean, how much I was holding, and that was only like 5 minutes of work. I mean, I spent like, what was it, 20 something minutes at the troll place thinking I could sell the Bladestorm drapes for like 7k each, but I only got like 2k each for their capes. So I guess this would be probably the best money making method for when you're starting out. It has like practically no requirements. You could just you could lure the red dragon behind the tree, and it doesn't really take that long to bank. And with lodestones, you could bank pretty easy. Also with the lever in Edgeville. Oh, good. The battle staff sold. I was getting a little worried. Like I spent like 15. No, I think I spent 14k on them, 7k each. Yeah, 14k. I was getting a little worried, thinking that they wouldn't sell in GE. Thank goodness for the lodestones, or I would have to run all the way down from like 30 wilderness just to tally out. Although I should go find some time to go unlock the other lodestones. Although I can't really think of much money making methods in that P2P area. Okay, so I'm back at the GE, like as ever. So I just came back from picking whiteberries at Red Dragon Isle. So let's sell them right away. They're sold fairly often, so these should sell for around mid. 900 GP. Oh, good, it's sold. Okay, so now pick up the cash I got from the battle stabs, and let's buy Dragon Dagger. Let's try the non-poison one. It should be cheaper. Not, yeah, it should be cheaper. It didn't sell. Let's see. Okay, let's try Dragon Dagger Poison. It sold a little more often, so maybe it's in stock in the GE. So, yeah, one above. Okay, it's sold. And 22k got 1k back. That's 22k. So that's not too bad. So I'm planning to go Green Dragons, so I need food. Half pizzas, they're fairly cheap. Since pizzas are mostly good for the first bite, but not the second, people are left over with the half pizza afterwards. 34 GP back for 74 GP. That's 40 GP per pineapple pizza, one half of a pineapple pizza, which yields 110. So let's see how much a tuna costs by 123 GP min. Well, this is free to play. Okay, I get 13 GP back. That's like 110 GP for a tuna that heals just about the same. Tunas heal about the same, but then pineapple pizzas are like half as expensive. So this is a very good budget kind of healing food, such as I don't know the price on monkfish, but this is something if you're not really worried about HP but more about cash, but you could buy like a ton of these for a really cheap price. Although this probably works with all the pizzas there are, except it probably doesn't work too well with pies because like Admiral Pie, you still get the effect of the boost with half a pie. Although I never got why you can have half a pizza, but you can't put two half pizzas together to make a whole. I'm going to the Green Dragon. And I'm going to go to the ones in the Chaos Tunnel because they're not in the Wildy. There's a lot to the east. It's like it used to be east of Clan Wars, although they removed Clan Wars from the wilderness. So it's like 17 Wildy or something, and there's a ton of them. You can set up a cannon and you can kill a lot per hour, but it's only good if you have like a yak. I mean, it used to be good back when there was EPing, with Bounty Hunter Worlds. Then there was the West Dragons. There's only like four there though, or was it two? I don't remember. It was just west of Black Knight's castle. But the thing I like about this is go DDS go. Aw, go. Aw. Okay. But the good thing about this is there's like four here and it's not in the wilderness. There's another way to get here. I followed a bot that teleported to Varrock. I followed it all the way east of Varrock, north to the statue. It went inside the statue. I didn't know that there's a shortcut to this part of the tunnel. So it's kind of funny. You can figure out which players are bots just by how they move. Okay, so for example, let's say that dragon. Let's see if anybody attacks it. One, two people attacked it. Three. Now let's see if those people attack another dragon. Let's say the one to the south right now. And there's one, two, three, and four. Oh, well, three. That guy didn't really attack. But, I mean, they attack at, like, around the same time. They don't really have the same reaction time as somebody who would be doing it if they're actually playing. But anyway, so I mean, I used to do green dragons. Well, not here. I used to do it in the Wildy. Like I don't remember when, but it was like before free trade and the old Wildy came back. Back in the bounty hunter worlds, where you were EPing for money. Well, that's what I was doing. I mean, you could make like 2 mil per hour if you're max combat, just EPing, just do like 76k tricks every now and then. I did. Well, I didn't really do Green Dragons after a while, but I did it starting out because you can make money at the same time as you're gaining EP, and you can also kill people. Although that wasn't really something I did. I usually saved that for when I had EP, because I mean you got like really terrible loot when you killed somebody. If you had zero EP, depending if you had any death potential, but I mean, bounty hunter worlds are no more. It's kind of absurd that you can make 2 mil per 2 hours, or was it 1 hour? If you're just sitting in, well, I chose the AFK at the mage arena because you got the safety of the mages. Just gotta turn auto off where a decent amount of mage defense, and stand in a corner, wait about 10 minutes, wait for the mages to be unaggressive, then you can stand in the center and you're practically safe as long as nobody is maging you from afar. And if you turn sounds on, you could like you'll get a noise when somebody's attacking you. Although quite there's like one or two instances where I wasn't paying attention or something, or I'm pretty sure it didn't have the sounds, which was weird, and I died like twice. And there's sometimes people will attack you and you don't even have to be risking anything, or you'll know that they want to kill you just because they haven't gotten a kill in a very long time, and they'll waste all your brews even though they know they're wasting probably a lot of their money. And the funny thing is, I used to just bring my I used to risk only brews so that if I actually sip or ate anything, I would lose my risk. So even if they killed me, they would have gotten nothing. But then there was a time when I accidentally just panic brewed, and then I would have to go bank, come back in, and then I would have to go to the same corner, wait 10 minutes before I could AFK in the center. But this was all back in Bounty Hunter Creators. I actually don't remember what exactly I did when I was first starting out. Or, oh, I did Slayer. Slayer, it was okay. I mean, back then I wasn't really into boss hunting because there was only like a green. There's the black. There's the King Black Dragon, and I think that was it. This was before God Wars, and then I joined some Aussie clan, Australian, and I did some PVM with them. We did like God Wars every now and then, and we get like one split, one, two, or three splits each hour, and I was like 600k, and at the time that was a lot to me. That every time I got it, I was like, yeah, and I would upgrade from like first I started out with Slayer Helm, and then I went to Bandos. Oh, I already got the like I actually spent the time. I thought it was worth it to spend the time at Barbarian Assault just to get a fighter torso. And then I upgraded to Bandos Tacit, eventually Bandos Chestplate. I got a Dragonfire Shield, and I forgot what else I got. There wasn't really much to upgrade from there. I already had a Fury. I think the best cape at the time was like a Fire Cape for melee, This was quite a while ago. But okay, so I'm practically done with the trip. I only have a few more inventory. Uh, I think I like this thing. Yes, I might use this for a while until I could afford like the what is it called? Brackish blade. It's the stab weapon that is practically a dragon scimitar, but instead of slash, it uses stab. I believe it had a special attack where it would take a percentage of whatever you hit and then add it to some stats of yours. But then I don't think it was anywhere good enough where it would actually be useful in like high level PVM situations. And it was from that weird quest where you go underwater. I'm not there wasn't many of those quests, but I mean it was kind of cool where you're like swimming around, and I think the place was like a dungeon, but honestly I don't even remember. It's been like God knows how long since I've done that quest. Okay, so that's the end. I think yeah, okay, I have a full inventory. So I'm going to home teleport and sell this stuff in the GE. And yeah, I'm not sure if I should drop the herbs and get no. I'll just see how the herbs sell. I want to go to Edgeville. Yeah, Edgeville. I think it's closer to the Grand Exchange. I haven't done that Varrock Diary where it brings me right where I could change my teleport so it brings me right in front of the GE. But if I teleport to Varrock, it teleports me to the south exit, which is quite kind of far from the Grand Exchange. Whereas from Edgeville, it's about the same distance. So, although Varrock, well, they're both kind of laggy. I mean, Varrock got that new Jubilee, Diamond Jubilee thing. Although I still gotta go do that. I manage like 10 accounts. So each time there's like any kind of discontinued item event, like there's that Cryptic Clue Fest. Although with the Cryptic Clue Fest, I just wait until the last day to do it because I mean you only get like one clue every week or however long it was. Then usually I just RS Wiki search it. Okay, so let's see what I can sell. Okay, so I'm going to sell the Green D Hide first, and then Dragon Bones. Hopefully they sell mid. It wouldn't be good if it didn't. Good, it sold. I mean, people still use was it Green D Hide for crafting XP. Although in terms of efficiency, is it better to do Black D Hide or Green D Hide? Depending on how much you can make per hour doing certain stuff. Okay, so now that I have cash, I can actually buy gear. So let's see, a cheap amulet would be Strength Hammy? Yeah, Strength Hammy. That's fairly cheap. It's free to play though, so it might be a little more expensive, but it shouldn't cost that much. Rubies aren't that expensive. Was it rubies or emerald? Okay. 1.4, that's not too bad. Fairly cheap. Good, I got that. Now what else can I buy? Boots, they're kind of expensive at the moment. It's like 70, I don't even know how much climbing boots are. Uh, Gloves. I could buy some from the glove chest in Lumbridge. Ring gloves, they're like 5, 10k each. I don't remember, or was it 8k each? Gloves is Lumbridge. Boots too expensive. Top and bottom, there's not anything I can really wear at the moment. Gloves, no, I said that. I wanted ring. Ring is, I mean, unless I do that one Tokhaar quest, the Fun for the Fight Kiln, where you get the Tokhaar ring at the end. That's plus 4 all stats. That's a really good ring to have. Oh, in the food chest, in where they sell the gloves, there's a food option too. They sell 300 chocolate bars, which is you can make a fair amount of money from it. I don't remember if it was 50k profit or 100k, or was that if you grinded it. I know you can grind the chocolate bars into dust because it's a secondary for. Oh, okay, it's 5k. It's a secondary for what's it called? Super energy pots, and it can also make chocolate milk and chocolate cake. Okay, so let's see, 20 GP chocolate bar. That's fairly cheap. What's the price in GE? Let's see. Okay, 200. That's not too bad. What about when it's crushed? Depends on the difference in that. Hopefully it's like 300 GP. 228. That's not that big of a difference from. Mm, that's a 40 GP difference. Not that big. I mean, you're probably better off in terms of efficiency to just buy a chocolate bar and then sell it around mid price, let it sit there, because the time to crush them wouldn't really be worth it because you could probably make more money doing stuff like green dragons or whiteberry picking. So I'm gonna skip this part where I'm just grinding it out. It takes like to do a whole 300. It'll probably take 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll probably just resume when I'm back at the GE ready to sell this. Okay, so I'm back at the GE ready to sell my grinded chocolate bar. Let's sell one, see what it sells for. Doesn't sell. Okay, I'm not gonna do what I did last time where I sell it minimum at like 1 GP and hope it sells. I'll just leave it in there and whoever buys it, buys it. Now let's see in my bank. I need. Okay, I'm gonna need runes. So, for a quicker bank. So I need law runes. I have the Mind Spike Air Staff that I got earlier. I'll use that to save air runes. Wait, what's. I'm not sure which is more expensive, one fire rune or three airs. Prices have changed. Okay, do I need. No, I. Do I need some fire runes? I mean, I already have some in the bank from earlier when I was killing green dragons. So, I don't think I need it. I remember there's something I was going to buy when I came here. Okay, I feel silly. I came back like I was running up to the green dragons, and I came back and realized that the thing I wanted to buy was the combat potion. They're really cheap, and it's like it's not as good as a super pot, but it's like halfway there. So it's very good for its price. It's like less than 100 UP, and you could get a fair amount of them. And that's all for this episode. I know that I haven't made much money in this time, but then it's more of once you have money, it's easier to make money. So to start out, it's kind of hard. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.